mean to tell me I didn't get the reaction I wanted?
He wanted a reaction. He did not get it because I got a family to feed.
Speaking of emotional intelligence, see, I told you I forgot something. So I also work with an amazing company, IYCU, Independently You, Collectively Us, where we literally teach emotional intelligence to the youth. The program is structured towards children of color, mainly African-American children. But we do transformative social emotional intelligence where we're teaching them exactly how to deal with all that, right? Because sometimes even when we got it good, it's usually those type of things that make us descend instead of ascend. And it makes us lose opportunities, everything. And so, we're in the schools. So we're in the schools making changes, doing some beautiful things. And they loved us so much. Thank you, IYCU, for bringing me on board. They loved us so much that even now we have 2 hours in the schools. And they have added us into one of the school districts midday as a part of regular curriculum because they like the effects that the program has
positive
held.
Effect.
Yes.
That's great.
Created by men of color, Anthony Jackson and Eric Bryant, who are also, you know them, actually. So they said, oh, you know Chris. And then it was so crazy because I'm like, wait a minute, like, anyway,
we all connect. We all family. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I was like, wait, like, you know him? Like, I'm like, oh man, that's so crazy. So that's a beautiful thing that I've been blessed to be a part of. And
for sure.
I'm really excited because some of our kids also get spiritually murdered in school, especially when they are in schools where there's not a lot of minorities. Maybe it's predominantly white or whatever it may be. And, they're not being understood. And then a lot of them are shutting down. Either they turn aggressive or they're shutting down, but they're shutting down because they're not being treated with certain respect. The teachers there are not understanding their culture. So they also don't know how to speak to them. You know what I mean? Like,
that's deep.
It's really deep because I'll give a prime example. One of my coworkers over, I won't say the school just for protection of that, but one of my coworkers who I work with hand in hand, she really helped me understand some of the kids who were being classified as trouble, but they're super smart. The test scores aren't matching with what's being said. And it was so funny. I come right in 2 weeks because of her prepping me. I come in 2 weeks, make a breakthrough with kids who won't even talk to other staff. Wow. And they've been there for years. You know what I mean? And so it's just genuine, authentic, the love to help the community. So not to go too deep off into emotional intelligence, but that is another thing that I'm doing to be a part of helping my community.
That's great to hear, Jonez. That's great to hear.
Thank you, sir.
So we get to a point in the movie now where Jason picked up Joshua. They met with some friends. Mm-hmm. Apparently, Jason must have had to go to work. Joshua's went hanging out with his friends, which is Eddie Griffith, who plays the character of Rat, and I forgot the other guy, but it's 2 guys he's been hanging with.
Yeah.
And they bring him home late.
Yes.
The problem with that is his mother had a surprise party for him.
And he's drunk.
And he's pissy drunk, super drunk.
Yeah. Super drunk.
To where he's just totally embarrassing his mother. Like, she damn near want to break down, in tears because of how embarrassed she is that her son, first day home, comes in the house, everybody ready to give him love and support.
Encouragement.
And he's pissy drunk. He puts his hand in the cake, almost knocks the cake out of her hand. And them same friends who brought him over said, "Oh, sorry, Miss Alexander."
Yeah.
Y'all brought him here like this.
Now,
what do you mean?
Now, you know what? When I was a long time ago, I used to watch that like, what? See, that's what friends do for you. But you know what I peeped?
What?
Is that nobody else was drunk but him. Right?
Nobody.
Not one of them.
You see, yeah.
So,
see?
So my opinion on that changed because I'm like, okay, your boys take you out. I would have blamed them if they were drunk too. But Jason wasn't drunk.
Jason was not
Jason
drunk.
wasn't drunk. None of them were drunk. He was the only one. And I'm almost positive because you see other scenes that they were like, man, don't get drunk. I'm sure they were probably telling them, but he wanted to do what he wanted to do.